Hello everyone, what's up? In today's video we will see a fast and easy way to weather metallics, but first applying enamels to the airbrush and then following this up with enamel washes. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about either weathering or the Horus Heresy, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell. So let's start by discussing the previous stages briefly. The model was primed with a black spray can by AMMO. After that, I applied a lacquer paint by Alclad with the airbrush. Our weathering recipe starts with thinning the Starship Streaking enamel 50% with AMMO odorless thinner, getting it ready to airbrush at a pressure of around 18 psi. The goal here is not to apply a wash, but a filter. Therefore, we want the enamel to tint the metallics, not to collect in the recessed areas. As you can see, there is no pooling of paint at all. The main thing is that the enamel is really tinting our metal, making it slightly greenish, and also giving it a more matte appearance. This is exactly what I was looking for. Now, for my purposes, I wanted this greenish color, but you can of course use any other enamel of your choice. For example, a brown one for that rusty look, or a black one if you want it to look like blackened steel. So now we need to get some enamel thinner and a flat brush in order to do some blending. The brush should be dampened with thinner but not wet. In this particular case, I let the enamel sit for 24 hours, which is rather extreme. I would normally recommend something like 2 hours for most applications. The thing is, I was going for a really grim-industrial look, in this case, so all I wanted to do was remove some of the enamel from the surface details. For a more delicate use of blending, you can check out my Lemon Rust Part 1 tutorial. Before this step, I gave the model a coat of Johnson's splatch, which acts as a gloss varnish. Normally I'd be applying what we call a pin wash at this stage, which is a much more controlled and precise technique. In this case, however, I am essentially flooding the area with the wash, so, it's up to you. You can be more restrained if you like. And again, you can check my Lemon Rust tutorial for an example of this. Now the main thing here is to further increase contrast, and to make some of those nice tiny details stand out more. I've followed this up with a fresh engine oil wash in parts like cogs, wheels, pistons and the like. This has a murky, glossy finish that looks exactly like its real-world counterpart. It's really uncanny. You could of course keep going and complement all of this with stuff like rust washes, pigments and much more, but for now I'm quite happy with the results. What I can tell you, however, is that in a future video I will push the contrast further by using a new kind of dry brushing specific paint by AMMO, which I'm quite excited to try. So if you want to know more about paint washes and blending, click on the Lemon Rust video on the left, and if you want to see my entire weathering process step by step, check out the one on the right. That's all for now, guys, but remember, keep it up and weather it out.